Alright guys, welcome back to the 130th episode of this review series where I review everything in Fortnite Save the World. For this episode, I'm going to be doing a review on Assassin Sarah. There's also Lotus Assassin Sarah, Lotus Assassin Ken, Jade Assassin Sarah, and Blue Streak Ken, and they all do the same thing, which is Assassination Plus. Dealing melee weapon damage grants 1 stack of Assassination up to 5 stacks. Assassination lasts 5 seconds and increases melee weapon damage by 18%. But anyway, firstly, let's go over the perks of the best weapon to use with her, and what that weapon is the Storm King's Ravager, and what the build I put on it is a crit build, which means 2 crit damages and 1 crit rating, but actually on this weapon, I put 3 crit damages since I have the crit rating covered in the hero loadout. So let's see the perks. For this first one is a special perk. Hitting an enemy empowers Storm Wave to shoot a piercing wave of energy, dealing 245% of weapon damage, stacks up to 7 times, increasing the width of the wave with each stack. All stacks are removed on using Storm Wave or switching weapons. And then for the second perk, we got the crit damage. For the third perk, we also got another crit damage. For the fourth perk, we got the element, and it can only be energy or physical. And physical is good for enemies with no element, while on the other hand, energy is good for enemies that do have an element. So choose this based on what type of enemy you're fighting, and I just went with energy because I'm mainly fighting elemental enemies. And then for this fifth perk, we got attack speed, and then for the sixth perk, we got the last crit damage. And now for the hero loadout. For the team perk, I'm using Blast from the Past, which removes all shield and increases max health by 200% and requires 2 dinosaur heroes. Then for the support team, we got Saurian Claws from Paleo Luna, adds 3% of current health to melee weapon damage. Saurian Hide from Prehistoric Izza, while shield is depleted, increases armor by 33. Monster Smash from Arlene Izza increases life leech with melee attacks, and Gun Constructor by up to 15% based on the percentage of your missing health. Legendary Blade from Swordmaster Ken during Shadow Stance increases sword damage by 25%. And lastly, Anatomy Lessons from Whiteout Fiona, which increases critical rating of swords, axes, and scythes by 15. And anyway, the gameplay you're seeing in the background is the power level 124 eliminate and collect mission, and I was joined with one other player. And so firstly, let's talk about what assassination is. And what it is basically every time you hit an enemy, it gives you a stack of assassination, up to 5 times. And what assassination does is it increases your melee damage by 18%. So you hit him once, 18, you hit him again, 32%, and you hit him again, 54%, and then all the way up to 90% extra weapon damage. And also, combined with Legendary Blade from Swordmaster Ken, gives you extra 25% whenever you're in Shadow Stance, so that's really good. And then also, with Blast from the Past, you get a ton of extra health, and then with that health, it actually helps out your Paleo Luna, and she has Saurian Claws, and with her, the higher health you have, the more damage you'll be doing, so you're just pumping out insane amounts of damage. And then also with Arlene Izza, why I'm using her instead of Survivalist Jonesy is because with her, you get healing on hit. You don't regen it, you just get it immediately. So that's really good, because if you're regenning, sometimes you're gonna hit more than you're regenning, so you will die. But with her, as long as you keep hitting, you're gonna stay alive forever, because her life leech is just insane. So with this hero loadout, you will be unkillable, and also you'll be spitting out tons of damage. And Assassin Sarah is a huge part of that damage, so I'd say definitely pick her up. She is one of the core ninjas that I always use whenever I'm running with a sword. So yeah, but anyway guys, if you enjoyed, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications, because I do these review videos where I review everything in Fortnite Save the World 3 times a day. And also like, comment, and share so that more people can see my videos. But anyway guys, I'll see you next time.